Unity, love, and peace. Get peace, love, community, strong. Hey, everybody. Hey, we got something to say. Listen. Hey, we got something to say. Hey. Reach one, teach one, community strong. Hey, we got something to say. Hey, we got something to say. Hey, better get off the couch. Reach one, teach one, community strong. Welcome to the show. We about to drop some knowledge. The Mr. Howard Sanders with the brother Coach Abadi. Superheroes, conversation about the real. They try to keep it clean, but let's express how you feel. Good spirits, good vibe, no hatred or no hate. We all in the same gang, gonna change a better day. The prophet of the truth, initials POT. No price tag on this knowledge, you can get it for the free. Reach one, teach one, the old and the young. We got it by the spirits with the power of the tongue. I'm on the inside looking out, they on the outside looking in. Keep it cordial, don't exploit it. Call them family, call them friends. You pursue it, you can do it. Show love, count your blessings. Life is hard, but it's fair, and it comes with some lessons. Mental power for an hour, when some knowledge come to college. Important people, different topics, not that daily garbage gossip. Hey, we got something to say. Listen. Hey, we got something to say. Listen. Hey, better get off the couch. Reach one, teach one, community strong. Hey, we got something to say. Hey, we got something to say. Hey, better get off the couch. Reach one, teach one, community strong.
All right, and we may have to do it again. All right. Mr. Smarty Pants, tell us again who you are and how you came about
the Smarty Pants. Just give us a little, let's just revisit what you just said. Tell us again who you are and how you came about the Smarty Pants. Just give us a little, let's just revisit Smarty Pants. Tell us again who you are and how you came about the Smarty Pants. Just give us a little, let's just revisit Smarty Pants. Tell us again who you are and how you came about the Smarty Pants. Just give us a little, let's just revisit Smarty Pants. Tell us again who you are and how you came about the Smarty Pants. Just give us a little, let's just revisit Smarty Pants. Tell us again who you are and how you came about the Smarty Pants. Just give us a little, let's just
to use it to lead Smarty Pants. I had to put my whole name to lead to use it. So I put Charles. I had to put all the words, but Smarty Pants so small you can hardly see it. That way I wouldn't put Charles. I had to put all the words, but Smarty Pants so small. That's how that came about. That way I wouldn't put Charles. Most people call me Smarty Pants, but it's the character that I created that has 12 symbols on his pants. Most people call me that relates to, but it's the educator that I created. Smarty that has 12 symbols.
So how did you come up with the words? How did you come up with the logo? I'm looking at the logo here. Smarty Pants. How did the logo concept come from? How did you come up with the logo? I'm looking at the logo.
I came up with 12
Smarty
symbols that relate to education.
So how did the logo words come? How did you come up with the logo?
Well, I came up with I needed a character to relate to education.
How did you come up with the logo?
He's so friendly and I needed a character. They remember elephants. They have a good memory. And they also, he's so one of the in the herd. They remember dies. They have a good memory. Stayed back for 2 or 3 days. One of the grieving herd. They remember. And the elephant is the only one that stayed land. And they also mammals. They can't jump. Why? And the elephant is the only elephant. We put them shorts. They can't jump. Pants on it. I had the 12 symbols. So I picked it relate to education. So that's how that came shorts. They can't jump. The character on it.
You've got on the bottom of your logo, on the bottom of the logo, Smarty Pants, the educational character. What makes this character educational? On the bottom of the logo, Smarty Pants, the educational character. What makes this character educational? Smarty Pants, the educational character. So you're not going to make the child adjust to you. That's powerful. That's that old school teaching. So you're not going to make the child adjust to you. That's powerful. That's that old school teaching. So you're not going to make the child adjust to you. That's powerful. That's that old school teaching. So you're not going to make the child adjust to you. That's powerful. Yes, sir. That's that old school teaching. So you're not going to make the child adjust to you. This is written by Lawrence F. Norman. Lawrence F. Norman. And I guess this was an interview that he had with you. This is written by I was recently in Jackson, Mississippi and had the opportunity to meet a very special man. His name is Charles Smarty Pants King Jr. He was gracious enough to share his story and his work with me for this article. We traveled to numerous places, met with some remarkable people, and visited schools. What year is this, Mr. Smarty Pants? And his work with me for this article. We traveled to numerous places, met with some remarkable people, and visited schools. What year is this, Mr. Smarty Pants? Originally from Memphis, Tennessee, and now based in Jackson, Mississippi, Charles has shared his unique talents in schools and communities spread across 10 states, from Memphis, Tennessee, California, New York, Mississippi, Texas. Charles, which state was the most receptive to you? Communities spread across 10 states, from Memphis, Tennessee, California, New York, Mississippi, Texas. Charles, which state was the most receptive to you? Communities spread across 10 states, from Memphis, Tennessee, California, New York, Mississippi, Texas. Charles, which state was the most receptive to you? Communities spread across 10 states, from Memphis, Tennessee, California, New York, Mississippi, Texas. Charles, which state was the most receptive to you? Communities spread across 10 states,
and I said that I was not going to allow anyone to tell me what colors to wear. But when she told me, and I said that I was not going to allow the belt to subordinate anyone that was a color tag. But when I put on my white sweatshirt. The Delta sorority.
You put on the white sweatshirt?
I put on my white sweatshirt. It's no use creating something when you know something that you can change.
Put on the white sweatshirt?
It's no use.
So we keep it simple. We keep it simple so we can walk among everybody.
Put on the white sweatshirt?
So we keep it simple. We keep it simple so we can walk among everybody.
Put on the white sweatshirt?
So we keep it simple. We keep it simple so we can walk among everybody.
Put on the white sweatshirt?
So we keep it simple. We keep it simple so we can walk among everybody.
Put on the white sweatshirt?
So we keep it simple. We keep it simple so we can walk among everybody.
Put on the white sweatshirt?
So we keep it simple.
Signature.
Okay. And the 12 symbols, we're not able to see the symbols, but can you kind of recite? You got a picture or something of them? Or?
I do. I don't have it with me, but I mean on the phone I do. I thought I texted.
Okay.
I can do it now?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay. But I can continue talking.
Please do. I'm just trying to make sure our sound is right. Okay.
The symbols, one of the symbols has alphabets on one side of the suspenders and numbers on the opposite side. And when we talk or write, we have to use words and numbers to hold up communication. So that's what holds up his pants. And then we have the eyes are connected to the ears for listening and seeing. And we have a clock and a table. And the clock and the table represents, we ask the participants in the schools, what time is it when they get to school? And they say it's time to learn.
Time to learn.
Time is it when they get to school?
Boy, I'm gonna tell you, when we doing this live, it's live, Smarty Pants.
Yeah.
Let me ask, at what point in you, what came to you to say, hey, I need to go into the schools and I need to be able to touch these children, these parents, this community, and these educators? Is that a God-gifted thing or something that happened to you in your own learning travels?
I thought about creating a program because I believe that I wasn't taught to think in school.
What do you mean when you say you weren't taught to think?
All they had me do was remember things or feedback what I was given and not thinking on my own with questions. So I wanted to not teach what to think, but teach how to think.
Okay, not what to think, but how to think.
Yes.
So you got a free man. You got a free man mentality.
Right, and that's how things are created to me. It's in the mind first.
Okay.
And then it manifests. So if I have the freedom to think for myself, I can think. And I was going to say outside the box, but when I met the billionaires, the Robert brothers that used to own the Waldorf building.
Okay.
They have still a television program here and a radio station. It was Michael, and I don't recall his brother's name, but they Michael spoke at 1 year at Tougaloo College as the commencement speaker.
Okay.
And I purchased this book before going to the graduation, and he said, out of 400 people, we were sitting outside, he said, whoever thinks outside the box, stand up. I was the only one that didn't stand because I read his book. He said, sit down. There's no box. See, we limit ourselves.
Wow.
There's no box.
Wow.
So I quit saying, thinking outside the box. All words have vibrations, and all things, I believe, have vibrations. It's nothing solid. It's just held together by molecules so tight, it seemed like it's solid. But if I could match the vibrations of a table, my hand would go right through it.
Right.
So words have vibrations. I no longer use the word hard because I'll be blessed where it will make whatever I want to do hard. So I say I have challenges.
Okay. Now, in the course of your Smarty Pants adventure, are you still Smarty Panting now? Are you still on the Smarty Pants tour?
Well, I retired last year.
So you say.
The costume, but just Monday, I was at Bates Elementary School with Smarty Pants, and we saw the kindergartners scholars graduate to first grade.
So wait. So you were in costume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna send you the photo of a twin. There's a security guard there, police officer there, that remembers me when he was in Head Start, and his mother and dad had 2 sets of twins.
Okay.
And they quit having more because they thought they were going to have another 2 sets. And he came to me, and I'm going to...
let me ask you this. This picture right here, Charles Smarty Pants King Jr., recognized for 30 years of service. This was in 2024.
Yeah. Representative Summers presented that at the Capitol, and my son and I attended the...
That's your son over there behind you?
Yes.
Okay.
Say what now?
Is that your son behind you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there. Yeah.
Okay. So how did that make you? What was the emotion of you receiving acknowledgement of 30 years of doing the Smarty Pants?
I didn't realize it was that many years until I stopped and looked back. And it's amazing how you can be busy and you just go every day and you don't take time to reflect back. Then it seemed like time is going so fast when I look back.
And I got to ask this question. I don't ask many questions. How many children do you think Smarty Pants has touched? When I say touched, like was in the audience of you doing the Smarty Pants adventure?
Over 30,000.
Wow. And that's being modest. That's being modest, isn't it?
Yeah. We did stadiums. In fact, we were at the Smith Wheel Stadium, baseball stadium, and he was out there. And that was a challenge because it was so hot. The person wearing the costume fell out on the field. He passed out. So we knew. I told him he can't be in that suit long. But
he got carried away. That Smarty Pants spirit got in him.
And he passed out. I said, man, you threw a new routine. He said, no, man, I passed out.
Mr. Smarty Pants. Mr. King is a self-taught visual artist whose vibrant pen and ink work blends African-inspired pattern, imagination, and cultural storytelling. Over the years, he has developed a significant vocabulary of symbols that he has transformed into visual educational art. The patterns and symbols that are illustrated in this particular work reflect the intentional direction of Charles to share his knowledge of the contributions of African-American inventors. Yeah. You created that?
Yeah.
Are you the guy behind this?
Yeah. Hold
on, guys. Hold on.
I just text you the picture also.
Okay.
The twin.
Give us a little insight. So this is your work.
Okay, yeah. This came about the Black History Symbols and Achievers.
Mm-hmm.
I got the okay to sell this poster at the museum, the gift store, the Civil Rights Museum, and it's being sold at the Smith Robinson Museum in different barbershops. But in 1988, Louis Armstrong was the president of the city council at Jackson, Mississippi. And Jackson Public Schools expelled 46 students because of gang affiliation. And they didn't want them running the streets. So Louis encouraged Time Warner, which is Comcast, to give me $10,000 to teach art to the students.
Wow.
And I did on Medgar Evers. It was a team center right there on Medgar Evers Boulevard. And since they dealt with symbols, and our model is to teach the way they can learn, I came up with symbols, and they remember the 69 symbols and what they stand for. And that's how that came about. And then I took the concept of the picture to Atlanta, to Coca-Cola, and I wanted them to sponsor it. They said no. And in our bylaws, we cannot accept monies from gaming industry or from the beer or alcohol. So at that time,
Wait. In your bylaws for Smarty Pants?
yeah,
Okay.
for our nonprofit.
Okay.
But during that time in '88, Miller Highlights were featuring kings and queens of Africa.
I remember that. That was
And
beautiful.
that would have fitted well, but it's in our bylaw. We couldn't approach them.
Okay.
So I realized it's not my time, it's God's time, because we started back in 23 and it's going well.
Wow. Would you, I've got the picture here. Would you give us a little insight to some of the inventions?
Symbols?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Which one?
Whichever one you want. This is the picture I have up here. I
Now-
took this in your hand.
Okay.
And then turn that around to the camera for him, Mr. Smarty Pants. Hold on. Let me come over there and help you.
Or maybe I can.
I got you.
Okay.
Let me come help. Hold on. Let me do this. That's what we got.
They can see it.
I believe they can. Hold on.
Or they can use a smaller picture right here.
Smaller picture.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is better.
All right. And then I've got this one on top of.
Yeah.
I've got. So give us some of the.
What the symbols mean?
Yes, sir. Some of the ones
Okay.
that's interesting to you. Give me
Yeah.
your top 10. Give me your top 10.
Okay. This is the latest one that I developed. If you look at the one on the screen, that's the one I just. This is the one I completed. It's going out because I added 3 more achievers. One is right here in the corner. It says AAA, AAA. That represents Jackson State. It says Jackson University grad student who invented straws that filters lead from drinking water. His name is Lamont Pierce.
Wow.
It's called Clean Straws. You can get them on.
That was. Is that what year was that? Is that recent? You got the year on there too as well.
I do not have the year.
Okay, but that's been in the last 4 or 5 years,
Oh,
hasn't it?
yes. He just graduated. And I added also, which is ZZ, that's the GPS was invented by Gladys West. She just passed 5 months ago, and she invented the GPS. The A for basketball represents the highest all-time scorer in basketball is LeBron James. Also, Chuck Cooper was the first black to play in the NBA for Boston Celtics. And the lawnmower is under the letter Y. In 1899, J.A. Burr, B-U-R-R, invented the lawnmower. Also, I was surprised that some 40-year-olds didn't know that Roebuck, Sears and Roebuck was black.
Are you serious?
Oh, you too?
Man, I'm a 60-year-old.
Yeah, Roebuck.
Are you serious?
Roebuck, yeah, it was Sears and Roebuck. They were partners, but after he passed, the family sold a lot of the interest back to Sears. But it's on every Sears door. Roebuck's name is up there, and it's in white letters instead of black, so it's a challenge to see it. But yeah, see, and then the first black female millionaire is under the letter D, Margaret Walker. The symbols, Margaret C.J. Walker. And she achieved her success by developing the straightening comb and hair products.
You got to have some experience with that straightening comb.
Oh, yeah.
That thing, you got to know what grandmama knew what she was doing.
Yeah, well, and that was such an impact of blacks, of whites wanting blacks to look like them, Europeans.
Okay.
So they expressed that in fact, they wouldn't give a person a job if their hair was natural. And so they encouraged people, so they had to do it, and they were burning their scalp and going through that hot heat.
With that grease, with that cooking, that grease.
Yes. But they had a lot of control of how they wanted us to look, and we had our natural way, like the nose. I saw where they had a device, and you can Google the device that they had black people put on the nose to make it pointed and try to make it smaller like Europeans.
Right.
But I don't have on here honey baked ham. Do you know where that came from?
Don't tell me us.
Slavery.
No.
The slave women knew that in pork had worms or parasites in the meat. So they would put honey on the meat, and when the worms or parasites would come up, they would put clove, COVE, on it, and it would kill the parasites and the worms or whatever comes up through the meat.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the one on here, or Dr. Cephas, that's under BBB. She has the program or the building on Gallatin, and it's the Bean Path, PATH.
Right.
She remembers me when she was in second grade.
No.
And she's helping me create a cartoon of Smarty Pants.
No.
So these symbols, the 69 symbols of achievers, and the refrigeration for the truck was Frederick Jones invented the refrigeration for the trucks.
Now, Mr. Smarty Pants, which one is the one that's on sale? Is it that one or the
This
big
one,
one?
this
Okay.
one.
What is the investment for that one right there?
This is right now it's $29.99.
Okay, for that one right there.
Yeah, it's 20. It's 36 by 24.
Okay, 30.
It's just a poster
Okay, but it's wait. You say the poster is 36
by 24.
Okay, so that's not the one we're investing in. We're investing in a big one.
Right.
Okay.
This is just a small one here. And we'll have T-shirts also with the image, the symbols on the front, the answers on the back.
Okay.
See, I tell people cannot stop you from putting out your own product. When I was real young, I guess I was 5 or 6 years old, I said to myself, why don't they make dolls for black people, black children? Then I thought about it. We could do it ourselves. And I thought back then, in fact, I thought about peanut butter and jelly, mixing it together, and I sent in the recipe to, I think it was Jiffy, a peanut butter company. But I was ignorant. Ignorant means you don't know.
Okay.
It's not a bad word.
Okay, say that again for our listening viewers. Ignorant means you what?
You don't know. You just don't know.
Okay.
It's not a bad word.
What happens if you? What happens when you find out? What happens when you know and you still do something that you? Okay, what happens when you know and you still repeat the process as though you didn't know? What do we call that?
Insanity.
Okay.
Insanity.
But
Because
ignorance is you just don't know.
I had a white friend in Michigan. She was in her 80s. I was 20-some years old, and her name was Edith, and her husband's name was George. They took me on as a mentor. She has written 15 books of poetry, but she showed me and told me some things that she did that she didn't want me to do out of ignorance. She made the jingles, wrote the jingles for Kellogg's Snap, Crackle, Pop.
Man.
And I lived in Battle Creek, Michigan. My dad retired from Kellogg's. I worked for Kellogg's for 8 years until I started my business. So she told me you had to put protection on your ideas. So when I sent into the peanut butter company about mixing jelly with peanut butter, I didn't put a patent. I didn't put a trademark or a patent on it. And they took it and they put it out there.
So you sent them the idea of peanut butter and jelly
mixed together.
And they didn't have that on the market prior to you sending it to them.
That I know of.
So when they got that,
they used it out of my ignorance. You can't sue. So I tell people, it's the law. You put copyrights on lyrics or on poetry. You put patents on things, and you put trademark on names.
You are deep.
So, and if you want to get a free forms, go to Mississippi Library Commission. You can look it up. It's a state agency. They'll give you the forms free. If you go online, you must pay. You can go to the senator or the congressman's office. They usually have them free.
Wow. So you have such a pleasant spirit for knowledge. And when you text me something, let me see what you put in here. You said something about if we don't have access to knowledge, we'll be forever.
Oh, knowledge without wisdom is just noise.
Elaborate. Okay, knowledge. You said Grand Rising looks great because you were confirming and proofing the video, the promo. Knowledge without wisdom is just noise. Kind of peel that back for me.
Okay, well, we know in the scripture it says wisdom comes from God. So whatever knowledge I get, if I want to learn how to use it to me the best way, I need wisdom. Wisdom will show me how to use knowledge.
Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. Okay. You can relax on that. I'm gonna throw a couple of these pictures up here.
Okay.
Because you got some you sent me an interesting picture. You didn't send me. I went on your Facebook. I said, man, this man got for everything that he's been engaged in the journey. His page is quiet. So let me throw this picture up here.
Okay.
All right. You are so cool. Okay. Well, hold on. I'm gonna come back to that one. For those of us that know, is that really MC Hammer over there?
It was him and the president. He came here. I don't recall the year. It was in the
That had to be in the
80s.
late early 80s.
Yeah, and he performed at the Coliseum. I could send you the picture of the Smarty Pants dancers. We opened for him at the stadium.
Right. Now, is that you over here with the dog, mister?
Yes,
Go
the
ahead.
young man. Yeah.
The young man over here.
And I gave him that. I did that picture.
The MC
and gave
Hammer
to him.
picture.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And is it, man, you got a museum. Is the Smarty Pants? Yeah, it is. That's the same. Is that the same?
Costume?
Yes, sir.
No, that's the third one.
I know when homeboy fell out and man, look, you can have that one. I gotta go get it.
The third one, we have a fan inside of the head too. So
All right, hold on. So what was MC Hammer's take on the love that you was pouring and watering into community? It looked like he's smiling.
oh, he was happy to see.
They say MC Hammer a dangerous man though. He don't play. But anyway,
Oh, look, I learned the pants that he wore, the sagging in the front, nobody made fun of him. You can Google and look at his documentary. He was a gang member, gang leader. And he could make a call and 100 people would show up.
No.
Oh, look, Tupac, all of them, Diddy, they know nobody talked about MC.
Well, they say he didn't play.
No.
He was real. He the real deal.
It started in the church.
Oh, no.
Yes, he was in the church, and then he got his talent. Then he came out to the secular with the pants and all.
Right.
Yeah, Hammer don't stop.
And Hammer don't play either, does it?
No.
Okay, let me go back over here. This is the picture you spoke of earlier. This young man right here is this is the picture. You just did this week. This
Oh,
week?
that was just Monday this week.
Okay.
That's a twin.
Okay.
It was. He remembered me, and he called his sister, and he wanted to take a picture with us and send it to her.
Okay. And here we go right here. This is what you spoke on about the Smarty Pants and the educational
The symbols,
character
yeah,
and the 12 symbols.
12 symbols on his pants.
Okay. Man, you got me in here cheesing. I thought I was tired. This is one I want to, what we got going on right here, Mr. Smarty Pants? Smarty Pants Farewell. This is Global Connection Daycare Learning Center, Jackson Medical Mall, Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah.
This was December 18, 2023. Give me a little insight to this picture here.
That was the last place that we went. Well, we just did it Monday, but that was the last place in that year that we presented to the young scholars there.
Okay. And here we go to Jackson, the Jackson Advocate, February 22nd. Well, this is 2024. Charles King has a long history of using art as an educational tool. What has been the benefit of using art as an educational tool for our babies, for the babies?
I believe most blacks are visual people. And so I use my artwork. When I moved here in 85, I moved to Mississippi in 84, and I was on the farm with my granddad. But he taught me how to call in the cows. But when the cows got close, I jumped the fence.
What you
'Cause
mean?
they
You
had
ju-
horn.
Okay.
And I didn't know, them big fellas, I didn't know if they knew to stop. They were coming so fast. He told me I had his blood, but I didn't have his talent. So I moved into Jackson, and I would go back and forth. So I started up my program again, and with Smarty Pants. What was the question you asked me about?
What impact? Well, we'll say it like this: what impact has the art had on the education of our children?
I wrote.
Were you checking me to see if I was paying attention to what I asked?
No,
I had
I'm
to come.
getting my
I had to
memory back
stop
to
and
stay on
think.
the track.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's good to do. I received a grant from the Mississippi Council on Aging to go to every nursing home in the state of Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
And show my artwork, tell jokes, and read poetry. So I had one photo of a rabbit, and he had 5 sets of tracks, 3 prints in each track.
Wait. A picture of a rabbit.
Yeah.
5 sets of tracks.
With
Three-
3 prints. It looked like 3 prints in each track.
Okay. And what did that?
And they have 4 paws. So I would ask the question and give a gift out if they knew the answer. Why does it look like a rabbit only has 3 paws and they have 4 paws? It's because they put the front paws together and it looked like 1 print.
Okay.
And the back is 2. So it looked like they only have 3
Okay.
when they have 4.
Okay.
So, and then I have the 50 animals, which I have the picture here. The picture.
And while you're doing that, let me bring your grandfather in. Charles shared with me the influence of his grandfather, James Seals Henderson of Tinsley, Mississippi, who owned 3 oil wells on what is reported to be Mississippi's first successful oil field during the 1930s and 40s. Mr. Henderson was a major influence on Charles' ability to use analogies and short parables to share wisdom. Charles shared with me that grandfather told literally hundreds of stories that offered advice and wisdom, often in parable or proverbial manner. What does it mean when you say parable or proverbial manner?
Okay. He would say things like, always pray that you never die before you're dead, and always pray that you're there when it happened.
Okay.
And a parable, at 92, he lived to be 99. My grandmother lived to be 94. And I took him to Baptist Hospital for a physical when he was 92. We walked in, head full of hair, all of us adult teeth, no cane, no walker. We walked in, he had a good report. And as we were walking out, a nurse ran up behind us and asked Mr. Henderson, she said, what can I do to live to be 92? He never turned around. He told her, don't die.
Wow.
I turned around, I looked at her, she was puzzled.
He said, don't die.
Don't die. You'll live
Don't
to
die.
be 92.
Don't die. Don't die. And you'll live to be what? 92. Okay. All right. Let me pull up something else. Man, you are very interesting. You know, we never know who's in front of us when we're beside them or in front of them.
Yeah.
So if we just take the top lip and put it on the bottom lip, you will definitely learn something.
Oh, from everybody.
You'll learn something. Let me put this up here. I got to get this. You sent me this, and I looked at it, and I said, that's got to be an eye. But I know it's something else.
Yeah.
Okay, what we got going on right here, mister?
Okay, I was in the optometrist's office at the medical mall one year, and I was doodling. I draw. And the optometrist said if I could make a better picture than the picture she had on the wall, she would purchase it. So I did that, had it framed, and she purchased that. It looked like 2 people inside of an eye.
It does. Now that I'm looking at it. And it looked like they holding one another.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I did okay.
You did well.
All right. Okay.
And I'm going to send you the students that are in their 40s now that was with MC Hammer.
This man know he got me working on the spot. That means I'm doing pretty well.
Yes, indeed.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get, because you got another picture over there with the 50 animals.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're going to go video 1. You doing okay? Now that bottle of water is yours and that chocolate is real.
All right.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is good for us.
Chocolate. Why is it good for us, Mr. Smarty Pants?
It's the ingredients in it. The darker the chocolate, the better for you. And if you use coca, which I do every day, coca helps with the stem cells,
Okay.
and it helps generate and feed the stem cells.
Okay. Okay. All right. You ready to show us the picture of the 50 animals? I got another
Yeah.
camera angle of you. This is going to be this camera right here, sir.
Okay.
And this is one of your works too as well?
Oh, yeah. I have over 5,000 pieces of artwork.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay. Move
This
it over
is-
just a little bit to the left. There you go. Okay, what we got going on in there, Mr.
There are at least
Smarty
50
Pants?
animals in there. I don't know if you can get closer, but there are little circles around the image of the animals. And the original is larger than this.
Okay.
And what I did, I was on the farm and I didn't have much to do, so I would draw. And on here, I asked the question in the nursing home, what's the only creature that will eat a skunk? It's
That's a
only
great
one if you
question.
Google,
Uh-huh.
it's an OWL, owl. They don't have a sense of smell.
Oh, they don't?
That smell is so powerful, even a buzzard won't eat it.
So buzzards will bypass the skunk.
Yeah. So God had the owl because they don't have a sense of smell. They don't know what they eat. I mean, they can't smell what they
Right,
eat.
right. And I had no idea. That's another picture there.
Yeah, this has at least 86 faces, and at least
It has 86.
86. And this is 64 inches by 64 inches to the original.
Okay. Are those those are animals or
Yeah,
what?
86 faces.
86 faces.
Yeah, they're, and I said faces, that way if somebody says it's a baboon, the other says it's a monkey, there's no argument because they both faces.
Wow.
So I didn't name other than saying it's a
Wow. Wow. I can see that elephant right there in the middle.
Yeah, that's
I
Smarty
can see the
Pants.
elephant.
And I don't know if you can see Tony Tiger. There's a
I
there's
see the
a
koala
nose.
bear.
That's the nose, the eye, the ear,
Okay.
and it's like Tony Tiger with the whiskers.
Okay.
And
Oh, I
that's when
see it now.
worked-
I see it now.
Yeah,
I see
I
it
work
now.
for Kellogg, so Tony Tiger.
Okay.
And the ear is the beak of an owl.
Okay.
See the beak right
Yes,
here.
sir.
And the horse comes this way, right here, and it
Okay.
goes into a bird.
Right.
So hopefully this will be on clothing.
Powerful.
Textile.
Powerful. Powerful. Okay, you got a book over there too, Mr.
Oh.
Smarty Pants.
Yes, this book by Dr. African. Let's see, am I doing it right?
Right here, right here, right here.
Oh, okay.
There you go. That's it.
You can look him up because he studied European culture. And he said that millions of years ago, when the ice age and ice melted over Italy, Spain, Greece, and Europe, it took 3 of the minerals out of the ground that we need for mental health: iron, zinc, and another mineral. And if you don't have it, it'll make you like a parasite. It'll make you controlling.
Yes, sir.
Like some people call some women that they call Karens.
Okay.
And they asked Doc, why don't you tell people that they exhibit those features? He said, if you go up to a person that's drunk and say, do you know you're drunk? They're going to say, no, I'm not.
Right, right, right.
So they had to help themselves. Did you know that some Europeans, or most of them that I know of, when it gets cold, they can wear in the snow, where I'm from in Michigan, they can wear shorts in the snow and ice. It's because doctor found out they have ammonia in their blood. And when ammonia gets cold, it heats the body up.
You know, you see a lot of that at the Green Bay Packer games.
Yes.
Cats out there with the shirts and
yeah.
stuff out.
Sure, yeah. Well, they have ammonia. We don't. We're different. We have to realize we're different. And they also have sulfur in their blood. So when the hair gets wet, it smells differently.
Okay.
And they do not have hair. They have fur. Fur gets lice. Unless you're around people with lice, you'll get lice.
Okay.
But they have fur. Why do you think they call it the ponytail?
Let me ask, do you just absorb information and
I'm
knowledge?
addicted.
Okay.
If I read where if you learn something new every day, you won't get dementia. Because you're stimulating the synapse, the brain,
Okay.
and you're just steady learning. That's when one of my mentors was Lillian Bimbo. She was the national president of the Delta sorority in Detroit, Michigan. She worked for the Civil Rights Commission. She was one of my mentors, and she would take me around with her, and she would give speeches. And I went to her basement at her home, and she has plaques all over. I said, Doc, do you ever sit and just reminisce? She said, no, she didn't have time. But when she slows up, she'll probably do that. But she died from cancer in 81. And they paid for me to fly to Mississippi in 80 to go to Tougaloo College and do a piece of artwork about the Tougaloo Nine.
Okay.
And
those are the people that sit at the counter at Walmart.
No, they went to
not Walmart, Woolworth.
They went to the library downtown because they didn't have the books in the Tougaloo library.
Okay.
So it was a reason why they went there.
Okay.
And they used most of the Tougaloo Nine were students from out of state because they didn't want the Ku Klux Klan, the supremacists, to mess with their families here in Mississippi.
Wow.
But I didn't finish the project because she died and I flew back. So
okay. Mr. Smarty Pants, so what are you doing? So what does life look like for you now? Day to day, are you still doing the Smarty Pants because you slipped out and did a show Monday?
Yeah.
So what is it that Mr. Smarty Pants is engaging in now in 2026?
Is help as many people as I can, and my thing is share as much as I can. I give a lot of jokes away or things that I learn, and more comes. I'm around some people that say, well, you're giving all your stuff away. They don't know you can't put more in unless you get rid of some of it. And really, the more I learn, the more I know hardly anything. Because it's so much. I learned, too, that I do not store, information in my brain. It's like a cloud with the computer. It's up there in the atmosphere.
Right.
But if I can match that memory, I can bring it down to myself.
Gotcha.
And by me knowing that it's nothing new under the sun, meaning it's up there in the atmosphere. Example is Cat Williams said one time he was with Prince and they were writing lyrics and lyrics and what else did they do when they're making the record?
Beats and music.
Beats.
Okay.
And they were up till like 4 a.m. and Cat mentioned to Prince, he said, man, we need to rest. And Prince said, no, they have to complete it because if they stop, Michael would get it.
Michael Jackson.
Yes, because his frequency would match Prince and pull down what Prince didn't do. Just like if I don't use the idea that God gives me, God will give it to someone else, meaning if they can match that frequency, they can pull it down.
That is deep.
So it's nothing new. It's just things that, millions of years ago, things, and I have that on the 69, the poster about Thorpe, Thoth. He was a king on this earth for 16,000 years. And if you look at Cat Williams, you see that medallion that he wears?
Yes, sir. Uh-huh.
That's a time release calendar. Thorpe wore that.
Wow.
And Thorpe, I didn't bring the book by Billy Carson. He's a young black researcher that's been around the world 17 times, and he studied the scrolls and tablets from the pyramids and from caves. And he has one book that's called the Emerald Tablets.
Okay.
That's where the stories of the King James Bible came from.
Wow.
They just changed up a lot of the words. And that was written 35,000 years ago. See, the Vatican have so much wisdom that they have 5 miles in the libraries at which the Pope has, that he only allows certain people to go in. Some of the movies, Lost in Space, Star Wars, all of those directors went in and read those things because the Jetsons, they were flying around. We're just beginning to get knowledge that they had back then. No one can build the pyramids now.
Right.
They could take frequency and match it to move those blocks with their mind to places. Jesus walked through walls because he could match the frequency of that wall.
Hey guys, I should have told you all to strap on and strap in. We got Mr. Smarty Pants here. Let me say this. If a child cannot learn the way I teach, I must learn to teach the way the child learns. Using familiar street symbols they painted on buildings and boxcars, I created the Black History Symbols Achievers drawing. Learning the meaning of 66 symbols turned art into the truth-telling education, collapsing lies through knowledge. As we close out our session, this is Mr. Lawrence F. Norman. As we close out our session, I asked Charles if he would share his vision about teaching and learning and perhaps a few notable quotes that he wished to share.
For especially
what you got right there? Do I need to do this first and come back to that, or we need to do
after
that?
I speak, I'm gonna do this later.
Okay, all right.
Okay. This is for parents. From an experience I had, it was a little boy, happened to be a little white boy with blonde hair at North Park Mall one year. And I had presented at his school, and he remembered Smarty Pants. So he saw me, and he hollered out, "Hey, Mr. Smarty Pants." And his mother jerked his little arm and said, "You don't call adults Smarty Pants." And I introduced myself and explained that is my name, my legal name. And she apologized to her son. But in parenting classes that we give, I encourage parents, find out what your child means before you discipline them.
Wow.
And
Say that again, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Always ask your child, what do they mean before discipline them?
Wow.
And another case was, I read this, the little boy was in first grade. He ran home and he was so excited. He said, Mom, I'm gay. And his mother said it wasn't Adam and Steve, it was Adam and Eve. And she went on and he said, Mom, that was our spelling word. That means I was happy. So always ask your children what they mean. Now with the gang members, or they said they were affiliated with gangs, when I did this poster, a 17-year-old mentioned to me that she was raised by her grandmother, and her grandmother said that if you kiss a boy, you would get pregnant. She had 3 sons, and she said she never kissed a boy. So you have to tell these children the truth. And right now we have Google and these, the phones, so they can find out the truth. But I have to leave you with also is it doesn't matter how old we are, we can learn something. And please take your children out to nature and Google why plants and trees are so important. I touch trees as much as I can because it helps your blood by touching the tree. And trees communicate with each other through their roots.
Okay.
If one tree is attacked by bugs, it will communicate with the other trees, and they'll come up with some type of poison to keep them from coming to their trees.
A defense system. Okay.
Yes, a defense system.
Wow.
And it was on YouTube, a young lady told the tree limb to touch her face. It took 30 minutes, and she stood there, and it eventually touched her cheek. They are alive. And if you can't grow a plant in your home, it might be the atmosphere. You might have carbon monoxide, or you have or if you talk negative, you could kill your plants. Google, don't believe me, Google. But this is the magic coloring book I have here. And I believe we're all born about like this.
Right here.
And if we don't obey God's will, obey authority, do the right thing, our lives can be like this.
Wait.
But when we obey...
Wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. We got our first magic performing right here on Community Connections Conversations by our very own Mr. Smarty Pants. You know what? I saw it when you did it the first time. But then when you came back, I'm like, okay, well, the picture's got to be toward the back. Okay.
Well, wait till the last
Okay,
one.
hold on, guys. Here we go. Hit him, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Okay, when you obey, then your life will be like this.
Wait. But what happens if you don't obey?
Then it's like this. Hold it, excuse me. It's like this. You don't have anything.
Hey, I think we're going to close out on that. We got Mr. Smarty Pants over 30 plus years, a gift from the universe to man. We never know who's standing in front of us if we're out talking the person that wants to share. You got something else over there? You brought some.
I have props all over. That's how I keep the interest of the participants. I was at Lanier, and I had to do like this. 833 Nation. They won't allow me to say Lanier. So I have to, and they say they're a gang. So they're good gangs, and there are gangs that are not. But anyway, I was there, and it was 130 students that were in a Christian club. And Vince Jordan.
This is Smarty Pants. You're a beautiful. You're a great man. You're a beautiful dude. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It was 130 students, and I had a wireless mic, and two students were talking to each other. So I went to them, and I said, "Do you believe in God?" They said, "Yes." I said, "Well, then I'll give you $10 if you tell all of us what's between you and God." One said Jesus, the other one said nothing. I told them it's you and God.
Look out. That's in between. That's between.
So then they start listening then. But this right here, if you look at the word FedEx, there's a spoon and a arrow in the name.
Okay.
There's an arrow right here. That's
Hold
white.
on, it sure is.
And the spoon is at the bottom of the E.
I'm getting my pictures, you guys. Man, this man done came in here and tricked my mind tonight.
So every time you see
Okay,
FedEx,
where's the spoon now?
at the bottom of the E, the white.
Okay. It sure is.
Yeah. So
you know what? I've been looking at FedEx for over, how long has it been in business? Over 30, 40 years?
Yeah.
That's the first time.
It's things
I can see it's standing right out at me now.
It's things in plain sight that if you don't know, you just don't know. And then once people make you aware of it, then you know. Like in the scripture, it said that...
hold that up, Mr. Smarty Pants. Let me get that picture. Hold on.
We will be weaker and wiser. Now, wiser to me is evidence with the cell phone. But weaker, I believe weaker is... Some people don't know about spiritual things. They can see the negative things that's going on, but they need to have a choice. So if they don't know about it, how are they going to make a intelligent choice? So spiritual part to me is the weaker part.
Wow.
So we have to teach the spiritual part so they can say, and they don't have an excuse saying, I didn't know about that. So that's just my take on that.
Mr. Smarty Pants, I have really enjoyed you. We're going to get you back in about 3 months, huh?
I appreciate it.
Man, I have enjoyed you. When I meet this man, he always got something positive, something lifting, and he overwhelms me because how can a man hold all of this when his role is to pass it on, to pass it through?
Just keep going, because how do you make a square with 3 lines?
Wait, you hit me with that one before.
Yes,
how do you make a square? Wait. I don't know. Tell me.
You make a square and put 3 lines in it.
We did that at the water event.
Yes.
I wasn't paying attention.
Nope.
I'm going to share with you something I've learned tonight. When you come into my space, it's a blessing. It's a favor. I need to take the time to be prepared to receive what you're sharing and what you're giving me. That's what I learned. That's what I learned tonight being in. I had no idea that you were this special. You are tremendously special. And I just want to thank you for seeing your guided purpose and touching us. I want to invite you on the camera to come sit with my men and I.
Oh, that'd be
and
good.
Bring some, because we normally talk about, this would be something just to add a little bit more spice to the gumbo.
Okay.
Yeah, so I asked earlier, what is Mr. Smarty Pants doing now? How can people connect? Are you still doing your tours? Are you still coming out? Or you just kind of
Well,
chilling?
mostly volunteering at the museum, at the Urban League, and speaking at senior sites. A lot of times I'll go and talk about, like, for instance, on the meat, dealing with meat, they can take a cell from a chicken or from a hog and grow a chicken or hog. So I'll tell them the code words that they look at the package and know if it's grown or if it's natural.
Right. I've seen that on Facebook. Yeah.
So
Okay.
we give them updates and what certain products might not be good for them, because products are not good for every race of people. We're if they want also Yaki, I'll give out a shout to him, Dr. Yaki, who was studied under Dr. Sebi, S-E-B-I. He has it's YAHKI. They can look it up, and I buy products from him. He has a farm and natural products, so he'll let you know. He has his PhD in biology. He's a herbalist.
Okay.
And he'll explain to us about our bodies. He's black, but he'll explain what we need to take for our bodies versus what society says we can take.
Powerful.
We should take.
Okay. I'm one of our WAPJ. I want to get you in here on the couch, brother. You are really bringing some things to the forefront, and this is what WAPJ said. Thanks for this knowledge, Mr. Smarty Pants. Here is one more human love.
Go ahead.
Yeah. This dude is kind of deep too. He's been dropping some real nuggets in Facebook world.
Okay.
Yeah, so I appreciate you, WAPJ. That's 601-937-5671. Would love to have you come in and introduce yourself to community if that's what you want to do. So, how can we follow you? Because your Facebook page is mighty quiet.
Yes, it is. We're working on that now.
Okay.
I said after I retire.
Very humble. Or you just don't have time because you're always out Smarty Pants.
Well, I'm at the Bean Path.
Okay, a lot.
And they're teaching me, yes, the QR codes and different things. I'm learning, and then I'm busy drawing and doing other things. I'm writing a book. I mean, my granddad said so many things that I have 74 audio and video tapes of him talking to me. And one morning I got up, he said, did you go to sleep last night, grandson? I don't believe he knew my name because he always called me grandson.
He knew you.
He just said grandson.
Okay.
Like I was the only one. But anyway, I said, yes. He said, how do you know you went to sleep? Then I had to think about it. I said, because my eyes were closed. He said, close your eyes now. He said, are you asleep? I said, no. He said, the way you know you're asleep is when you wake up.
Powerful. If a child can't learn the way I teach, then I must learn how to teach the way he or she can learn. Charles Smarty Pants King Jr. Obey God, do the best that you can, and get in the way because the way was made before we were born. My granddaddy. What do you mean by that?
Okay, I have 2 sisters and a brother, and we would come down every year to visit grandparents and our relatives. My brother, my dad, and I, and my granddad was in the room one night, and my dad told his dad, my granddad, he said, look, I taught my children, obey God, do the best you can, and the way it'll be made. My granddad, and I do my best to correct people the way my granddad did. He always said, have you ever thought about? And I said, that's all he wants you to do is think about it. He's not trying to push it on you.
Right.
He said to my dad, have you ever thought about, do the best you can, believe in God. He said the way was made before you came on this earth.
Powerful.
So just get in the way.
Powerful. Who remembers you is more important than who you know. My granddaddy.
Yes. He's asked me, what's more important than who you know? Because I knew a lot of people. And this is scriptural too. He said, who remembers you? Because I forgot in the scripture, Jesus said he didn't remember them. So it's who remembers you.
Who remembers you.
Yeah.
So leave a positive.
Right. Or if you leave a negative, they're going to remember
you and
get away from you.
Yeah.
I saw one young man, he had a billboard. I call them when they have tattoos all over. It's a billboard.
Okay.
And he had a word on his arm, and I wanted to make out what that word was, but I was looking too long. And he said, "What you looking at?" I said, "Man, I was cross-eyed. I was looking over here." So I do distraction,
Right.
and keep from conflict.
Wow. Thank you from Community Strong, Jackson, Mississippi, Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you from Community Connections Conversations, Mr. Charles Smarty Pants King Jr., for the blessing of wisdom you have imparted to us. You have poured onto us. You have watered us. Thank you for sharing your insights and stories with children who are creating, who have created our future and are continuing to create our future.
Absolutely.
You are truly a gift from the universe to us. And I'm prayerful that people will take the time to embrace, to receive, and to enjoy that which you are parting and that which you are sharing with us.
You're very kind. And I tell people, be yourself because everybody else is taken.
To what?
Be yourself because everybody else is taken.
Hey, man, this is my superhero right here, Mr. I can't call him by his name. I'm going to call him Mr. Smarty Pants. You guys be sure to support. He's got some great. How can we get our hands on some of the products that you have?
Next month in June, they'll be at the Civil Rights Museum, the gift store. And also, if you email me, I can give you that.
Give him the email address.
SmartyPantsJr@AOL.com. Small case.
Say it again. Smarty Pants Jr.
SmartyPantsJr@AOL.com.
All right.
Or you can go to Smith Robinson Museum, and don't just go there for the poster. Go and look at the exhibit.
Okay. Well, we want to thank you so much for being who you are. Don't you change. Don't be nobody else but you. See, I've been listening to your granddad. Don't be nobody but
I'll
you.
be myself.
Be yourself.
Always think well of yourself because you might be the only one thinking that way.
That's the only one. Hey, we want to thank you all so much tonight. We had 2 shows. We want to thank Visions Unlimited Studios for letting me go a little bit longer. I want to thank these superheroes, man. They pouring a lot of love and time into the city, into the county, into the state. So we need to show them how much we appreciate and acknowledge what they are doing, what they have done, and what they continue to do. We got our superhero here, Mr. Smarty Pants, over 30 plus years. I think this is like maybe his 3rd or 4th trip to Earth. So we just want to thank him for sharing.
I only went one time.
So we want to thank him so much, guys. Be sure to connect with us on Sunday at 10:30. I have my very own, my co-partner, Coach Abasi, and he's bringing a lady in here by the name of Miss Cindy Henry and a couple of other people. Our coach is passing through, so we want to make sure that he gets a chance to touch us with his spirit. And let me close us out before I get kicked out. Anything you want to leave us in closing?
All is well. All is well.
All is well.
Yeah.
All right. You guys have a great evening.
Unity, love, and peace. Get peace, love, community, hey, everybody. Hey, we got something to say. Listen. Hey, we got something to say. Hey. Reach one, teach one, community strong. Hey, we got something to say. Hey, we got something to say. Hey, better get off the couch. Reach one, teach one, community strong. Welcome to the show. We about to drop some knowledge. The Mr. Howard Sanders with the brother Coach Abasi. Superheroes, conversation about the real. They try to keep it clean, but let's express how you feel. Good spirits, good vibe, no hatred or no hate. We all in the same gang, gonna change a better day. The prophet of the truth, initials POT. No price tag on this knowledge, you can get it for the free. Reach one, teach one, the old and the young. We got it by the spirits with the power of the tongue. I'm on the inside looking out, they on the outside looking in. Keep it cordial, don't explore it. Call them family, call them friends. You pursue it, you can do it, show love, count your bliss. Life is hard, but it's fair, and it comes with some lessons. Mental power for an hour, with some knowledge come to college. Important people, different topics, not that daily garbage gossip. Hey, we got something to listen. Hey, 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 we got something to say. Listen. Hey, 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 better get off the couch. Reach one, teach one, community strong. Hey, 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 we got something to say. Hey, 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 we got something to say. Hey, 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 better get off the couch. Reach one, teach one, community strong.